Okay. Hey everyone, this is Rachel over at Moonlight Library. I decided to do a little reading vlog. It's midday on a Saturday. This is probably going to be a short reading vlog of me probably today and tomorrow. I just went to a thrift store and I bought some new clothes, so I'm probably going to wash those and try them on in this. I also am like so close to finish, you can't see it, Radio Silence. I have like this much left. Not much. Like, look. It's a couple pages. You can watch me read that. So I'll be done with this in this vlog. And then I'm also reading The Chocolate War by Robert Cromier. This is about like, it's a 1970s, 1960s, 1970s prep school sort of thing, all boys. And they have to sell these chocolates, and it's like kind of the first hard hitter YA books, like one of them that kind of started the genre. Something I'm going to talk about right now is what's going on in school for me. I'm in my master's program, as I said before, for library and information science. And I'm right now taking a class called like young adult books and resources. So I currently have to read like 30 YA books by the end of this semester, but 10 YA books by like the first 10 are due by February 7th. So from right now, it's probably about 2 weeks I have to finish them. This is going to be my 5th and 6th book that I've read for it so far. Out of the 30, 15 of them have to follow prompts. So one of them has to be a realistic set before the 1980s. So realistic YA set before the 1980s. That's The Chocolate War. That's what I chose. It's something they talked about in our textbook, and I was like, I'll do it. And then the next one, like another one is like for contemporary realistics. And so that's Radio Silence is one of those. So this is me doing homework. And then I'm also going to probably work on my homework for my microcomputers class. I'm only taking 2 classes this semester. I mean, that's as much as I'll ever take because I'm very busy. I work, like I have a full-time job and I'm getting a master's degree and I'm doing booktube and bookstagram and all of that. Like, follow me over on bookstagram or on Instagram, I guess. Follow my bookstagram. Yeah, so that's just kind of my life right now and what I'm up to. So I'm gonna put the new clothes I got into the washer, and then I'm going to read my book. I'm gonna finish this one and probably finish this one. I'll probably even start a 3rd book in this vlog. I mean, how often do you start a vlog when you only have like 15 pages left? Oh my god, that's way less than 15 pages left. I have like 5 pages left. What am I doing? I thought there was more left, but it turns out that the rest of it is like a sneak peek to Solitaire. I haven't read Solitaire. Okay, I don't know why I've kept you rolling while I'm just staring at this. Here goes. Yep, there's a pod. It's like a spaceship. Normal. Power. Start. You may not be able to tell, but it's super gloomy out. So I'm gonna read some Radio Silence. Finish it. And there you go. It's kind of cold too. Florida. It was freezing like 3 days ago. Now it's just a little chilly. Okay, so I just finished Radio Silence. I don't have it with me. I don't know where it is. Well, I do. It's in the other room. I'm gonna make some, oh, there's already water in here. How perfect. I'm gonna make some tea and then finish The Chocolate War. I should be done with that pretty fast, I think, because I don't think I have that much left to read of it. And then I'll be done with 6 books for my class assignment. If you're wondering about that whole, I was like, I'm going to make a secret TBR thing. Well, I can't do that anymore. I don't have time because I have to read all these young adult books. So I'm like, I'm not going to be able to read. I read 1 book for that list, which I'm not going to talk about it. Maybe I'll just make it a long ongoing thing and finish that list by May or April. We'll see. So secret TBR coming out in April or May. You'll probably be able to guess what it is by then if I'm doing wrap-ups with these books, which I will be. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. I'm just excited for some tea. We're going to do some organic peachy green today. Ugh. I put on eyeliner and I really fucked it up. I kept having to take it off and then redo it, and then I just hit a point where I was like, this is how it's gonna look, and we're gonna have to be okay with that. Both of us. We're all gonna have to be okay with whatever this is. Because I wanted a wing, but it just wasn't working. Mug of the day. Steep for only 3 minutes. Steep for only 3 minutes. I feel like a lot of people just put their tea bag in and then put the water and just leave it forever. Well, I don't do that. Unless it's kava tea. The kava tea, I will do that. Just, it tastes fine. It doesn't get bitter or something. But most teas, like green tea, that gets bitter. Gets gross. And you're not supposed to steep it forever. Yeah. My feelings on the subject of tea. My tea's steeping. I think I just assumed that everyone knew what radio silence was. Even though before I read it, I didn't really know what it was. So it's about this girl who's obsessed with this podcast on YouTube that is called Radio Silence. This person got stuck in this place called Universe City, and it's just kind of like an escapism and stuff, this podcast, and she ends up kind of meeting someone that changes her life, and she's at the end of high school. It's in England. Oh, that's the end of my tea steeping. So high school, England, and it's interesting because you feel like it's going to be a love story, and then it just kind of throws in your face like, this isn't a love story. It's not a love story. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe because I'm like, what is giving it away and what isn't giving it away? But it's kind of like discovering what you want to do with your life. And yes, things might feel like they're planned out for you and that people are pressuring you into doing things, but it's really up to you how you want to live and what you want to do. It's not up to anyone else. And it shouldn't be. It should be up to you. So that's my kind of little, this is what Radio Silence is. Now I'm going to read The Chocolate War. I like how I have a bookmark in it, and that's not even where I am. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll see what happens. Yesterday was yesterday. So this is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. That was confusing. I finished Chocolate War yesterday. It was okay. It was fine. it was okay. I understand how it might have been changing for the genre of young adult, but I wasn't like, wow, I'm sold. This was the best thing I've ever read. What? Chocolate Wars. So, let me grab the book I'm reading now. Give you a little sneaky peeky. I'm right now reading Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Powers. So, that's what's going on today. I just started it. This is about this girl. What is her name again? I already forgot it. Margot. This girl, Margot, and her mom, like, won't tell her anything about where she came from or anything like that. Very mysterious. I think they live in, like, maybe Nebraska or something. I don't really remember. She didn't mention it. It was something like Nebraska. And so she ends up being like, I'm gonna find out, even though you won't tell me. And her mom is like, they don't have a good relationship. Let's start with that. Secondly, her mom seems to not be good with money. So that's another issue. So Margot's like, I'm going to find out where you came from. I want to meet my grandparents. Yes. I'm very intrigued so far. I'm like, okay, I like this. It's kind of like, supposed to be like a horror. Rory Powers wrote Wilder Girls, which I never read, but I've heard very mixed reviews. Yeah. So earlier today, I hung out with my boyfriend Dylan. We made some tea on my rocket stove that he made me. It's like an outdoor stove that you do like a fire into. I mean, you saw the footage. So that's what that was. If you're like, what is this weird contraption? Secondly, what else did I do? I went over to my dad's, hung out with him for a bit. And then we watched half of It Chapter 2. But not the other half. This happens every time. He's like, oh, I don't really want to watch anything else. Or like, I don't want to keep watching this. And I'm like, okay, fine. And he's like, can we finish it later? Okay. So I went over there for a little bit. And then I just got home. And it's like already 5 o'clock. I have to work tomorrow. Going back to work. Because now I don't work on weekends, which is wonderful, but I was working during the weekends. I'm probably gonna take a shower, maybe try on some of these new clothes I was talking about earlier, and then I don't know. I have homework to do, so maybe you can watch me do my homework or something. It's gonna be really fun. I'm right now for school for my other class. It's microcomputers because you know, I might have been born in the early 90s, but do I know what a computer is? I don't think so. Thanks, class, for enlightening me on what the internet is. Web 2.0, here I come. Okay, so it's Monday. I just got home from work. It is the end of my vlog. Not a very... Yeah. So last night I tried on my clothes. I did some studying. Read some of Burn Our Bodies Down. I'm not super far in. Maybe like a third. Actually, I'm an okay amount in. I'm enjoying it so far. kind of creepy, kind of weird, kind of... I feel like I know what's going to happen in a way. I get a certain feeling about it, but we'll see. It seems very... like a weird... I don't know. I'm not going to make my assumptions on here, but I will say that I have a feeling, and I'll let you know if my feeling's right. Will I tell you what it was? No. But I'll tell you if I was correct later and pray in my wrap up. So this is the first vlog I've done in a little while. I've been so busy with school and stuff and just like life that I haven't had time to vlog, or like, I'm like, what is interesting of this? Let me know if you want me to vlog more or what you want to see. Let me know if you have any ideas. No, I'm not asking you for ideas, but I'm like, let me know if this is the content you enjoy. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Bye.